And welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on the Big 1080 WKC. We are joined now by Joe Martin, the president of the East Limestone Quarterback Club. How you doing, Joe?
Good, baby. How are you, buddy?
Doing good. Tell us what you got going on.
Well, we got a drawdown dinner we're going to do. We're going to have our boys sell tickets pretty much starting at the conclusion of the spring. And the dinner's going to be on August the 25th. So, we'd like to have them all sold by probably the second week of August, get them turned in and everything. But the way it works, we got 400 tickets for sale, and they're $100 a piece, and the ticket will get two people dinner at the event center when we host the dinner on the 25th. And we're going to seal every one of these tickets that we sell. We're going to seal them up in an envelope, and we're going to pull them out one at a time. The first ticket we pull out, that person's going to win $250, okay? And then every number that ends in a zero after that is going to win their money back, get $100. And then when we get down to the final 10, let's see, ticket number 391 will win $100, 392 will win $100, 393 $100, and then when you get after that, you got the next three will win $250, and then the next two after that will win $500, and then the 399 will win $1,000, and ticket number 400, the last one left, will win $10,000.
Wow!
So, you can see the allure of it. There's a lot of money to be had. You're risking $100, but in a lot of places it's hard to go out and eat less of that. If you eat something nice.
But you can't. You just think somewhere like Ruth Chris or something. You can't. I don't think you get a salad for $100 there.
No, I know. It'd cost you more than that just to get in the door, I think.
But what are y'all? What's this money y'all doing? What are y'all trying to raise it for?
Okay, so every bit of the money that we raise, Quarterback Club, we reinvest into the kids in some manner. We feed our boys, middle school, JV. We feed them a pregame meal. Their kids, particularly like with the JV. You've been out there. They practice with the varsity, and then they go get ready for their game. So they don't have time to go home and eat and do all that stuff. So we try to make sure we give them a meal, okay? And then for varsity, we provide post-game sandwiches and stuff like that to away games, okay? We also cover our announcer on Friday nights. We cover our video for the year, and that's pretty expensive. And then we also cover a scholarship every year. We got a $500 scholarship. We cover all kinds of stuff. You name it, if it's associated with that football program, if a player or coach or somebody that's been instrumental to the program, if we have a death in what we consider our football family, we cover, condolences and stuff like that. We pay for the banquets. Those things can usually run $2-3 grand a year. We cover that. We just, we do a lot of stuff. Like, for example, over this last winter here, we paid for our players to go work with Rod Bird at Super Elite Performance up here in Athens.
I saw a lot of video, Rod working with the kids.
Yeah, and going up there and working with the kids in the offseason, it gives the kids another avenue to go get better. Zach, I'm a big believer in, helping the kids be able to put in the work to help them get better. Coach Pugh as well as anybody.
Oh, absolutely.
He works them hard in the weight room, and he pushes them hard, and he tries to make men out of them, and I've got two kids in the program, and I appreciate, everything that they do. And, I'm just trying to give back in some way, and the Quarterback Club and, all the people who help with that, man, we're on fire to help these kids.
And like you said, y'all do a lot of other things too, like selling strawberries, peaches and stuff. But I think what you said, you want to try to, hopefully you can do it where you can be more combined to one, where you're not having kids selling. I know spirit cards. I've got a spirit card, East Limestone card, and so there's a lot of things that y'all.
Well, if people out there with kids can relate to this, especially if they play more than one sport, you fundraising year round. And so what we're trying to do with this drawdown dinner is we didn't sell peaches and strawberries this year. We're trying to eliminate that, and Coach Pugh has agreed, hey, if this goes off without a hitch, he's not going to sell his cards. So we're basically trying to trade in three fundraisers for one. And, if we can do this, that cuts down on the time that mom and daddy's out campaigning to sell this stuff, and the kids too, And, it's a lot less time commitment and a lot less work commitment to do something like this, hopefully. Hopefully like I said, hopefully it sells and we're able to keep going and do this every year, make it an annual thing. And, maybe you'll buy one. Hopefully you'll win 10 grand, Zach.
I wouldn't be that lucky, but like I said, you're going to get a good meal just if you come and, like I said, supporting the program. And where are y'all going to be serving at the?
I believe it's going to be barbecue.
Okay.
But it's going to be good barbecue.
Not going to be no cheap stuff, but the good stuff.
No, sir.
That's right.
I know a lot of schools, football, if they've got football, that's the big moneymaker. Now, does the quarterback club just do stuff for the football team, or does some of the money get – or is there a booster club that handles more of the other sports?
Yeah, each sport typically has at East. Now, it could be different at different high schools, but at East, like Coach Craig, he's a baseball coach. They got a diamond club, or I think that's what they call them. That's what I was getting at with this fundraiser. You take a kid that plays baseball for Coach Craig, he's got a couple of fundraisers, and Coach Pugh and us, we got a couple of fundraisers. That kid's telling stuff all year long. And that's the genesis behind this, is try to reduce the number of times he has to go out and try to sell something.
And Mama and Paw and your aunt and uncle, they've done bought one or two things. They're going to say, well, I just bought all this stuff for you for football. Now I've got to, so it becomes expensive on, like I said, the kids got to go out and try to do it. But then, family members or friends, it's hard on them, wanting to support. But hey, I done spent all this money here a while back on something. So.
Right. Well, see, I got 2 kids in the football program, so it's
yes.
And the little one, he's gonna try to make the basketball team here in a few days. So I'm gonna have it triple.
Well, I didn't know he was playing basketball.
Well,
too.
We don't know for sure yet. He's gonna try out. Hopefully,
he's gonna try out.
Hopefully he'll make it, but he's gonna have to work at it. But
yeah.
But yeah, we're trying to sell all this stuff to help all these kids. To answer your question that you asked about, helping other kids and stuff like that, the quarterback club, we're independent of the school. We do things that they can't do, like they can't purchase certain things and stuff like that, like the condolences. I don't think Coach Pugh can buy that kind of stuff out of his football fund. So we're a separate organization now. We do open up our scholarship to other student athletes not necessarily playing football if they apply for it.
Oh, okay.
So parents at East, if you got a senior next year and you didn't know that they could apply for the quarterback club scholarship, now you do.
Well, Joe, if they want to get out and try to start getting the tickets now from you or anybody in the quarterback club, how can they do that?
Well, we got the Facebook page. They can reach us there.
East Limestone Quarterback Club.
East Limestone Quarterback Club on Facebook. Just look us up there. And we got a website. We don't have tickets available on there yet, but we're going to get that updated here pretty soon. EastLimestoneFootball.com. They can just monitor that website, and we'll have it up there here before too much longer. And then probably about the time East winds down spring ball, we're going to give these tickets to Coach Pugh and disseminate them out through all the boys. And this is middle school through 12th grade. This is 7th through 12th grade.
So this handles all the kids.
Yeah, let me back up to that a little bit. We do feed the middle school pregame too. And, and cover their banquets and stuff like that. So I figured it up not too long ago, and I could be off a little bit here, but we spent just on food, counting banquets and feeding pregame, postgame, that kind of stuff.
Which I know we all appreciate, because y'all don't just take care of the football players. You take care of the football coaches and support staff too.
Well, hey, and I want to continue to do that, and I want to take this thing further. I want to be able to, if Coach Pugh says, I sure would like to send these kids to Camp X over here, hey, let's make it happen.
Yeah.
I want to be able to do that kind of stuff, and so that's why we're trying to sell these, and if anybody wants to just sponsor our quarterback club, give me a holler on Facebook there. I can set that up too.
Just see Joseph Martin on Facebook.
Yes,
right?
sir.
Okay, so Joe, like I say, you contact them, East Limestone Quarterback Club on Facebook, and get you more information too. Joe, appreciate you coming, bud.
All righty, real quick, Bims, before I go, hey, I'd like to thank the people that's on the board with me, Peggy Cunningham. Tracy Grisham, she just left off. She did a real good job. Tanya By, Tammy Reynolds, Angie Gates, and Jamie Partridge. He cooks our Boston Butts for us every year. These people, we're all working hard, and those guys help me out tremendously. So I appreciate y'all having me.
Well, thank you, bud. We appreciate you being here.
All right.
That's Joe Martin from East Limestone Quarterback Club, and I guess, Tim, it's time to wrap her up. But it's been a good show today. Thank everybody for being with us. For Mark White, Todd Tomlin, Tom McClung, I'll get everybody's name right in a minute, and Tim Lambert, Bama Zach Green signing off. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talking Big 1080, WKC.